So finally, this is the video I've been hinting about. If you had watched any of my two videos, I told you that I was actually planning a video collaboration with another producer, and finally we're about to do it. I really hope you do enjoy this video, and definitely I would love to see your input down in the comment section. If you did like, make sure you support by sharing the video, make sure you support by liking, make sure you support by subscribing. That will really go a long way to support this channel. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you already know my name already, so I don't even need to introduce myself. But I'll let my guest introduce himself.
Okay, I go by the name Alex. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be in your channel, Reels 101. I watch your videos. I think it's cool. And yeah, I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to talk anime. You know,
Uh,
that's what we're here for.
that's good. That's good. I really do appreciate that you actually took your time to come and support the channel. Definitely, I really want more of this to continue. So, guys, depending on how much you like this collaboration, there might be more. So, please show your support down in the comment section. So, one thing that has been bothering me now for a while with the three chapters of JJK content that Gege just pushed out, we already know that he has shifted his position from Yuji and Sukuna to Kenjaku and what's the name of the other guy again?
Yeah, I think it was Takaba.
Yeah, talk about right. Yeah, that's the name. So now Gege has shifted position, like I said, from Yuji and Sukuna to Kenjaku and Takaba. Like I can see why a lot of people are saying they are not feeling the latest chapter, but I feel that this is necessary because we can't always have bangers upon bangers, and then again, we're not going to ignore a character as vital as Kenjaku. Like, the thing about it is that we all know that Kenjaku wants to do a big play move. We just don't know what the big play move is. So, I like the fact that Gege shifted from Sukuna to Kenjaku so that we can see from Kenjaku's view what is going on. So, if Kenjaku does something that is extreme, it's not just going to be like, guy, this is an ass pull. This is not right. This doesn't make sense. Or like, what do you think? Do you think I'm coping?
I think Gege has written himself into a corner. I don't care what anybody says. That is what I think. I think I think he has made Sukuna extremely over because I want you to get this straight that Gojo and Kashimo were the strongest people amongst the entire group. There was nobody stronger than Gojo and Kashimo. And Sukuna speed blitzed Kashimo's defeats.
Wait. You can't say Sukuna's speed
No,
blitzed Kashimo because
it was an easy dub.
Kashimo did put up a fight,
No,
right?
there was no fight. It was an easy dub, very easy dub,
Well,
absolutely easy. Kashimo did nothing to Sukuna, right? And Sukuna killed Gojo quite easily after he learned. This is something that I did not like with Gojo's death. It was how easy it is for Sukuna to kill Gojo after he learns the move, right? I feel like that was in. Everybody has their opinion on how that fight ended, but I feel like that was bad writing because after all the fights, after everything that Sukuna and Gojo went through, right? It felt rushed. It felt like that reality slashing cleave. It's too overpowered. Like the moment it happens, nothing else matters. It really feels like it is an easy W for Sukuna. So when Yuji comes down and people are saying, "Oh, what I expect is when we go back to Sukuna, I want to see a net immediately wiping everybody because I don't know how Yuji and anybody else is winning this fight."
okay. So from what you said now, there are two things I picked up. Now,
Okay.
the first one I'm about to say is that let us be honest. Like, this is one thing I don't like about you, Gojo fans.
Okay.
You people will come here and do as if the battle did not have a beginning, the battle did not have a middle, the battle didn't have a end. That Sukuna just pulled out his universal slash from nowhere. We all know that when they started this battle, this thing went from phases to phases. And eventually, Sukuna himself explained that he waited for Maharaga to adapt to Infinity to find a way. Now, this is one thing I loved about what Gege did. He said that Maharaga, the first time Maharaga adapted to Gojo's Infinity, Sukuna said he himself knew what Maharaga was doing, but he did not know how to copy it. He waited for another adaptation to come along, which was the Universal Slash, and that was something that he could graft, and that was something that he was able to actually replicate. So when you now say that it felt like an ass when you said I can if he when you
I
said,
did not say, okay, listen. I did not say it felt like an asshole. I said it felt rushed.
but
And
how is that rushed exactly?
what I mean was, when you get a new ability, the idea is like, look at Luffy, right? I'm just putting another anime as an example.
Yeah, no, don't worry. We can use One Piece.
Look at Luffy. When he got to Gear 5, it's not like, oh, immediately he was beat. Even Gear 4, when he got it with Doflamingo, it's not like he was immediately, like it was once. No, there was still a battle even after Luffy got his power-ups, right? Gear 4 and Gear 5, there was still a battle. He was still on edge. It was not like, oh, it was an easy fight after it wasn't like, oh, it was an easy dub. When you get, what I have known with anime is that when you get the new power, there should still be something that the opposition can do. There should be something that the other person can do to make it that, okay, it's not an easy W, like it's not an easy fight. I am not saying that the whole because I quite liked the Sukuna Gojo battle. So I'm not saying that it was a bad or it was an ass, but I'm saying that upon getting the new reality slashing cleave, the W was too easy. It was like the only thing that stopped Sukuna from killing Gojo immediately was the fact that he just could not do it. If Sukuna could do it, Gojo would have died immediately the battle started. And I'm saying that is not like what I expected. Was okay, fights should still continue. Sukuna should still, even with this new power, Sukuna should still have a hard time winning. Yes, everybody knows Sukuna. Anybody who thought that Gojo would win is just naive and deceiving himself. But upon getting this new power, the W was just too easy. And the same thing with Kashimo. After all the hype with Kashimo, it was almost embarrassing. It was almost embarrassing how Kashimo lost. It was too easy.
Okay. I get what you're saying, but now let me counter what you just said. The thing about it is that we, as readers, we have been growing with Sukuna. At this point, we know the way Sukuna fights. Mm-hmm. Firstly, Sukuna doesn't play with his food. If Sukuna can take you out, it takes you out. A good example is with Maharaga. In the beginning of the fight, you could have said that Sukuna was playing with Maharaga, but that wasn't the case. Sukuna was studying what Maharaga could do. And when he found out immediately how to defeat Maharaga, what did he do? He went for this kill instantaneously. You have to think about it. Because once he did his domain expansion and Maharaga was on the floor, can you not say that he immediately went for the flame arrow to do what? To put Maharaga down. Another example is Jogo, right? The battle with Jogo, instantaneous. When Sukuna brought out the box, there was nothing else. That is the way Sukuna fights. So, me saying that, the only thing I would say is that, yes, it felt a bit spicy. The fact that we didn't even see what happened. And honestly speaking, I feel that the reason why Gege did that is to put some respect on Gojo's name. Because one thing that would have been disrespectful would have been if there were panels upon panels upon panels on Sukuna just slashing Gojo, Sukuna just disfiguring Gojo's body and the rest. I'm pretty sure that people would think that they want that, but that shit is going to change their whole perspective on what Gojo is as a character. Now, when you said something about Kashimo, that is literally the same thing too. Immediately Sukuna got his body, Sukuna literally just played with Kashimo for a bit and went for the kill. Now, what I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, we all know that, I even said it myself, Yuji and the gang coming, I honestly don't think they can do anything at this point. Because then again, if anybody is actually able to fight Sukuna at this level, that means that same person could technically defeat Gojo. And I don't see that happening. I don't feel there is anybody in that team that would last 5 minutes with Gojo. And if there is nobody in that team that can last 5 minutes with Gojo, then again, it wouldn't make sense if they were to last like 5 minutes with Sukuna, because Sukuna defeated Gojo, right? But like, okay, what do you think? I've talked a lot, so you yourself talk.
Yo, I'm saying all these YouTube videos going Eugene. I'm saying that unless Gege does the biggest ass pull.
No. Like, no. Do you know what would be the most painful thing? Do you know what would be the most painful thing? Is if Yuji does the power of friendship. Oh God. Oh
No,
God.
Gege doesn't operate
Thank
like
God.
that.
I am so grateful.
But I'm saying because right now I don't know how anybody is surviving the reality bending slashing clip or whatever.
And do you know the funniest part? The funniest part is there's the reality cleave, there is the box, and there is still also his course technique. Now, from what we had this discussion a while ago, and you said that Sukuna's course technique is just cleave and dismantle.
Yes.
But then again, in the manga, Sukuna said he was going to hide his course technique. You have to understand that for Sukuna to say that he was going to hide, that means Sukuna has a real course technique that is not that we as the readers are not aware of.
Well, we will see all that when the chapter drops. So let's talk about the three new boring chapters that
Firstly, they are not boring, please.
we've gotten from Gege this past 3 weeks. These snooze fests.
They are not boring. I really do love them actually.
These snooze fests of chapters. Yes, we can cope and tell ourselves that we really do love them and stuff like that. But we all know, all of us realists, we know that these 3 chapters is not what anybody wants.
Okay. Let me ask you this question. Do you believe that Gege as an author writes good protagonist character? Because let me finish. Let me land. Because after reading the 3 chapters we talk about, like that guy really brought out a protagonist vibe. Like I'm telling you that it would make sense if Takaba was a protagonist in his own show. It doesn't have to be what is it, fighting? It doesn't have to be anything. Like, have you ever seen that concept? A comedian trying to make it in the comedian industry. Like, it's only manga I know that can do that kind of thing.
You just gave him a backstory. It's not like
No, like I'm just saying. Like, but have you ever read a manga like that? Like, have you really ever read a manga like that about a comedian trying to make it in the comedian industry and the rest?
Nah, not really. But still, I get where you're coming from with the whole ish. But then we know that, with Sukuna, because what I'm scared of is that he will now off screen the Sukuna Yuji fights or something, because we know that he's capable of that. We know that he would off screen the Sukuna Yuji fight or do something like that because it's focusing on because understand that Takaba and Kenjaku are fighting after at least after Sukuna beat Gojo. That's when this fight is taking place. Not as Sukuna is fighting Gojo.
Yeah.
So it's possible that this fight can take the Yuji fight away from the whole thing. So that's something that, because I'm not interested in anything Kenjaku is doing currently. Unless he can still continue his merger and with the whole cosplay thing, but it's Sukuna and Yuji that I'm trying to see right now. Not because I'm not interested in Takaba as a character. That's just the fact, because I wasn't really thrilled about his introduction. He's just that person that just came from the blue one day and stayed with the gang. He's just like any other. He's just like who else is like that? Well, literally, right? He's the least interesting person in the entire, because everybody has some importance, has had a part to play throughout the entire.
But then again, you can argue the fact that Takaba is currently playing this part.
Yeah, he's currently playing it, but I'm saying that he's not interested. He's not as interesting as anybody else.
Well, you know what? I'll actually go with that. It's not as if I love Takaba as one of my favorite characters in JJK. Like, I do like the character that is Takaba. And one thing I do find puzzling about him is his course technique. Like, Takaba literally has the potential to be one of the most powerful course users ever, because that guy can literally rewrite reality.
Yeah, he can.
Like that is the vibe that I'm getting. And there's actually a theory that I'm thinking about. The reason why Takaba's course technique is so overpowered, and just bear with me. You know when my speculation art is on, I go crazy. So just bear with me. I believe that the reason why Takaba's technique is so strong is because there is a binding vow that is going on with himself that he's not aware of.
How do you know?
So this is what I'm trying to say. Now we know that one of the one of the ways to get powerful in JJK is using a binding vow, right? And I believe that what happens with Takaba is that the the reason why he's so overpowered, the reason why his techniques is so overpowered is because he himself doesn't know. Do you get? He himself doesn't know what his ability is. And the fact that he does not know what his ability is, but can still use it, is what is making his power very overpowered. So, like, what I'm just trying to say is that if Kenjaku wants to defeat Takaba, he just has to lead Takaba to, okay, this is what my ability can do, this is what I can do. And if Takaba notices that, wait, this is my ability and this is what I'm capable of, then his power is going to drop. Like, I don't know. I just thought about it. Like, now that I'm actually saying it, maybe I'm coping. But
Well, the fact is, why I'm not interested in this Takaba Kenjaku fight is, again, anybody watching this and thinking Takaba is winning is just deceiving himself. Takaba, regardless of whatever, maybe he will surprise us and injure Kenjaku to a particular point, but Takaba is not winning this fight because Kenjaku and Sukuna are the two main bad guys.
But I beg to differ. Actually, I have a feeling that this might be important. Like, I don't think Takaba is killing Kenjaku, but I also don't think Takaba is dying. I honestly don't think Kenjaku is actually killing Takaba.
It's either he kills him or he absorbs his body or something, because somebody has to die from something has to happen from this battle, and Kenjaku is not losing in this battle. So,
well, we just have to wait and see. All right. Okay. Do you know? Let's move to the next one now. The next one is. Did you see that stuff going from Yuji's and?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what? So, like, I have my own speculations. I honestly think that what he's doing has to do with blood manipulation. He's probably manipulating the blood and bones in his body to actually form that. Although I think that she cannot do anything to Suguna. But what do you think?
I think people are hyped for nothing, because that's not doing anything. Look, as I'm saying before, there's nothing is beating Suguna. I don't care. Use blood manipulation from now till tomorrow. Manipulate every bone in your body. Nothing. The only reason I am interested in the Sukuna's fight right now is to see what will happen. If there is some useless ass pull that I'll stop reading JJK from that point. I want to see how Gege, because I said before, Gege has beaten himself into a corner. He has kept reality bending cliff, and that thing is immensely overpowered. I want to see what happens.
But there's actually a way that there's something that Yuji can do, which was hinted before Gojo for Sukuna, and that's the soul swapping technique.
And so he will swap bodies with Sukuna. What? Exactly.
No, like what is going to happen is that he's going to swap. Firstly, that is the only way I can see them somewhat saving Megumi, right? Although Megumi is going to come out in a vegetated state. We all know that, because you cannot tell me that he took about 10 minutes of Infinite Void. I don't think that boy is ever going to be the same. Do you get? So, like, but then again, I feel that is one way Yuji and Sukuna can be in the same body again. Then again, Yuji will try to cage Sukuna, but then I don't think that will really work. I really do not know what is going to happen next.
Because even with the soul swap, look, with the Gojo Sukuna fight, Gege constantly subverted expectations, right? And I was surprised with each chapter, because the fight was really good, and I did not expect anything that Gege kept in the fight to actually happen. So that's why I am still a little optimistic.
Sure, Gege is a good mangaka.
So, but if I see some bullshit, bro, I'm stopping the manga. I can't.
No. See, if I see some bullshit, I will 100% call it out. Like, I love Gege, but then again, I'm not to that extent where I'll see bullshit and I'll be coping. Like, a good example is Boruto. Oh god, damn it! I don't want to talk about Boruto.
I don't understand your hate of Boruto.
See, I'm just saying that Boruto is trash. Like, I don't want to be. See, I don't hate Boruto. I love Naruto. I love Naruto Shippuden, but I don't know. Like, Boruto just feels like something that should never have happened.
Okay, the question is why?
See, and I will always go down to this. It's because he did my boy Sasuke dirty.
And therein lies the problem. That is the crux of the problem.
Who do you think you are to do Sasuke that
Look,
dirty. Like,
listen.
see, let me tell you one thing that pissed me off about Boruto. Like, honestly pissed me off. Is AO Sasuke. See, this is Sasuke that we grew up with when Sasuke was young to Sasuke Shippuden. Any ability Sasuke had, Sasuke was the kind of person that would own that ability to the best. Like, think about it, Chidori. He created different variation of Chidori. Fireball. He created different variation of Fireball. Amaterasu. Oh my god, that one was another thing. Do you get his Mangekyo Sharingan? He pushed it to his limit. Now Sasuke got Rinnegan. See, that is why let me tell you why I say Boruto is just very stupid. Forgive my language. Sasuke got Rinnegan. You will see that in the battle with Naruto. Sasuke was actively using that Rinnegan power. He used Shinbatsu. He used Pain's move. He used the Universal Push. He used the Almighty Push. He used Chakra Absorption. Do you get? Like, you could see that he was experimenting with the Rinnegan. Now we switch to Boruto. The only thing he knows how to do with his Rinnegan is to switch places and go from dimension to dimension. Like, see, at this point, what the kind of Sasuke I was expecting was the kind of person that was so OP that he himself didn't need a new arm from Tsunade. He himself could have created a new bionic arm if he wanted to win his Rinnegan, and we all know that that is true. Yes or yes?
The fact is, right, Boruto is the main protagonist.
No, I'm not saying. See,
listen. Boruto is the main protagonist, right? And Naruto and Sasuke would be a hindrance. That's just look. We all knew that Naruto and Sasuke needed to be stronger. In fact, they could have been stronger. They should have been stronger in Boruto, but they were nerfed intentionally because if they were not, Boruto would never get the spotlight. They would beat everybody.
But
Naruto alone can take on an Otsutsuki. Sasuke alone can take on an Otsutsuki, but for them to beat Jigen, them together could not even beat Jigen.
But then again, what I'm just trying to say is at the end of the day, like, one thing is maybe it's because we grew up with these characters, like from OG Naruto to Shippuden, and that's the reason why just seeing you grow up with the character, just seeing all the pain, all the growth, Naruto, Sasuke, Lee, and you get the rest, just for them to come and later they are rendered useless. Like, a good example, and you yourself, you have to bear with me, was when Jigen came to the Eden Leaf.
Oh, that was trash.
Like, that is not fair.
That was trash.
That was not fair. You did all of Naruto's friends dirty that way.
That was trash, bro.
A good example is Hinata. Can you imagine what Hinata has turned into in Boruto? I cannot even look at her face anymore. Housewife. Sakura, I would not lie. That I feel that's the only good thing that Boruto has done because it developed the character of Sakura. Sakura is a very well-rounded character at this point.
Yeah, she's alright, but
so you get what I'm trying to say. Like, that's the reason I don't really read Boruto. I don't really like it. I stopped watching it because I don't know. Like, I'm just going to go with this mindset that, you know what, Naruto ended at Shippuden, and I'm okay with that.
Well, the fact is, a lot of people like Boruto, right? Especially now during the time skip.
Yeah. I see. I've done my research. A lot of people are not a lot of people. Like, niche set of fanboys love Boruto, but not the OGs, not us. Maybe new people coming into the Boruto series.
Yeah, but then honestly, even with the time skip, honestly, it's not anything to write home about. It's nothing has really happened in the time skip that right. We could call enjoyable. But at the end of the day, look, they're making their money. They're releasing their series. Yeah. And Masashi Kishimoto is at the forefront of this, right? That's why we can, in the very least, that's why I'm interested. Like, let's see what's happening. Let's see what will happen with this,
Yeah, I get. Okay, to round this all up, because we imagine this is a very long ass video. I've heard about the new Dragon Ball Daima or Daima.
No. I don't want to hear about
You know,
it. I
see,
have no interest in
see,
hearing about
guys,
it.
this is what we call
I have
hater.
I have no interest in hearing about it. I saw your Denmark video, the Dragon Ball Denmark video. I did not like it because I don't like Dragon Ball normally, and I don't think anybody is interested. And look, I feel like anybody who likes Dragon Ball today is doing it likely for one of two reasons. Number one, they like explosions. In fact, see, number one, they are a Michael B fan in the sense that they like explosions and fire, and Dragon Ball is all that. Or number two, they are a huge, like you, they're a huge Dragon Ball fan. That even if they release an episode of Goku shitting, you will still download that, you will still make YouTube videos about it, because that I feel like anybody that just likes anime and that just wants to watch something will not like Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is not a good anime.
Well, the thing about it is, first, I'm not going to shit on Daima. We already know our creator. Toriyama is on board. So I'm not even going to say anything. I said I'll hold my opinion to the episodes come out and I actually review them before I start saying anything. So we don't really know if it's going to be a crap series or not.
No,
so,
we know. I know.
I know.
You might not know, but I know that it's going to be crap.
Sure.
But yeah. I okay. With the Dragon Ball, I was joking a little bit. I'm not joking. I was not joking at all. Sorry. But who knows? Maybe the Dragon Ball might be good. Maybe Dragon Ball might not be good. Either way, I will not watch it. Boruto is I'm not really expecting nothing from Boruto. I think the only anime that's okay. There are two animes right now that I am actually watching. The one is surprisingly Samurai X.
I love that series.
Rurouni Kenshin is because we watched the OG Samurai X.
Yeah.
And I don't think I finished it. Like
honestly speaking, I didn't finish it, but they also said that the OG Samurai X, they stopped at a particular point. They didn't really finish it.
Yeah, because I stopped at the introduction of Shishio.
I actually stopped at the end of Shishio. I actually watched the battle of when Kenshin fought Shishio.
I did not. Did I watch the battle? I don't know. I can't remember. It's been It's been so long, like a decade since I watched it. So yeah, and seeing its better graphics, better everything.
Like, this is a very odd take for me, but I actually feel that Samurai X battles are better than JJK's battle.
That's you should be shot for that take.
No. I'm not trying to shit on JJK.
You should be shot.
Wait, let me land. I'm not trying to shit on the animation of JJK. It's just that there is something that they do that pisses me off. And see, I'm not being a hater. I love JJK. Like, I love the anime. I love the manga. So please don't come to my back and start telling me but have you not noticed the amount of cuts they have in a fight?
Yeah, they have cuts. It's for dramatic effects.
Not dramatic effects. Like,
I would say, look, I have noticed it, right? That is why okay, it's not just the cuts, the blurry-ish, but but with the latest episodes, I know that they have worked on it and now it is watchable. Unlike the Mahito Mekamaru fight that you could not watch at all.
Sure.
Right? But Toji's fight, this episode was magnificent. I loved Toji's fight.
Yeah, I did like it.
You didn't really like it.
I said I did like it. I actually liked it.
Liked it. Yeah. The one that had the cuts was the Yuji and Choso fight, and it's not like it was bad. It's just that at the point you got confused, but it was good. Look, listen. Samurai X is good. I love Samurai X, but no, it's not better than JJK.
Yeah, like I said, it's an odd take.
I can see why you would say that, because low key the JJK fight is not for everybody, right?
Sure.
It's good. Yeah, so I'm watching Samurai X and I'm enjoying it. I'm waiting for Aoshi. No, what's that guy's name?
The guy from Shinsengumi, right? I do not know. I know
past Aoshi.
I know the person I'm talking about.
The dude that came in,
the Imperialist, right? I know the guy you're talking about.
That came in and stayed at the dojo to. Oh my god! I'm waiting for. God, I've forgotten his name.
I honestly I can't remember.
I can't remember. Oh Jesus! And I always say his name. Don't
worry. I will have it in the top of the video. So don't worry, you can see that, guys.
Yeah. So I'm waiting for that. Right. I'm waiting for when Kenshin gets serious. I'm waiting for when the sword breaks. because there will be like a whole thing that happens when this.
What? Reminds me of regular show, I swear.
There'll be a whole thing that happens when his sword breaks and everything. So yeah, I'm waiting for all that.
Yeah.
And obviously JJK, because right now Sukuna is back.
Oh, my boy Sooks is back.
Sukuna is back, and we are seeing the Sukuna Jogo fights.
Oh no.
I think with the Sukuna Maraga fight would be the next episode after.
Sure.
So yeah, JJK fans, we're eating good.
Sure, we
We're
are.
eating really, really good.
Yeah.
So but yeah, anime. But then, except those two though, is there anything? Is there any
The
other?
only one that I'm somewhat managing at this point is Eminence of Shadow. That's the only one I'm somewhat enjoying. The rest, I'm really
No.
with that.
Have you not watched Undead Unlock?
Oh yeah. But funny enough, actually, because I was anticipating the episode, I actually read the manga. Yeah.
Bro, go and watch the animation is crisp. Everything is perfect. I actually do love. I love Undead Unlock. And I'm thinking of other anime that I've been watching. I've been watching this Sword Art Online-esque anime. Shangli something. Forgotten the name.
I'll check it out.
There is this video, is like this anime where the dudes are in like a video game.
Okay.
Right? It's like Sword Art Online, but it's better than Sword Art Online because I am actually watching this compared to Sword Art Online. So it's really good. It's a video game, right? And the main protagonist is like a sweat in a game. He plays trash games normally.
Okay.
But then after he found a game that is like the big game in the city, and then he started playing that game. But due to the fact that he had always played trash game, he's dominating in that game. Like, he's beating high level monsters with lower level characters. He's crit rating everybody. It's awesome.
Okay, I'll put that up in the screen too. So if you're interested, you can also check that out.
It's awesome. Yeah. And is there any other anime? Spy Family is also good. Yeah, watching Spy Family, and what again? I think that's all. I think see, if I can't remember anyone now, then it's really not memorable.
Yeah, and that's the truth though.
It is so, but honestly, Samurai X and Jujutsu Kaisen, these are the two.
Those are the two MVPs right there.
Those are the two anime that's
Yeah, like I'm following them. I enjoy them, so definitely I will advise anybody who hasn't checked out the Kenshin anime, go and check that out. That shit is a treat. The animation is beautiful. And another one I'm enjoying again is Ranga Crimson. I love that show, and I'm waiting for the episode where he fights again.
I wish you could see I wish the viewers could see my face right now. The disgust in my face,
bro. I don't blame you. Like I said,
I wish they could look. It's now I know that we have different anime.
Sure, like honestly speaking, I don't really mess with Spy X Family. I know it's a very good show, but I don't really watch it.
Yeah, the next episode will be awesome. No, I think the next arc there is like, for everybody who's following the Spy Family arc right now, there is, because I read the manga, right? So they are going on the yachts, and it's going to be awesome.
Bro, don't spoil.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be awesome.
But one thing I do say is that, guys, just keep your eyes peeled for Ranga Crimson. That shit, the amount of battles that are about to take place at this moment, it's going to be groundbreaking. I feel
Ranga Crimson, because I watched the first 2 episodes, and I feel it's bland.
And it's actually purposely done that way, because towards the beginning, you would see that the author was just trying to establish them as a character. So yeah, like, there is nothing big going on. The only time things really picks off is when the only time when things really changes is when he actually faces against the woman that can stop time and defeats her. Like, and I think that's going to happen either this upcoming episode or next week. When he actually defeats a woman that can literally stop time, that's when this show really kicks off. Like, so I like, one thing is, I don't really fault anybody watching this watching like episode 1 to 3 and thinking that this is boring. Yet it's a bit slow. We all know that, but it picks off, and when it does picks off, trust me.
No, maybe I'll keep on watching it. I'm not impressed with Ragnar Crimson yet, but who knows? I'll take your advice, and I'll watch maybe the first 5, 6 episodes to see if it's anything to write home about. But yeah. So far, though, I think we're eating good at anime because there's been a
Yeah.
lot of good. It's just that personally, I've not just had the time to watch a lot of anime.
Same here, same here. You
Uh,
know, we still have some things to do when it comes to like taking care of facing actual life
yeah,
and the rest.
exactly. So, but I've been watching some YouTubers, and I've been recommended some anime. I think there's one called Fenrir, one about this elf girl with like a long life.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that. I'm not really going to watch it now. Probably I'm going to wait for the whole thing to come out.
Yeah,
So I'll just
I'm
bench
waiting
it.
for the whole thing to come out.
So yeah.
Yeah, but I think this season of anime is not bad. We've had some good anime.
Sure. We've definitely had
We
some
have
good
had some
anime.
good anime. But
Yeah. So you know what? So it was actually a nice video. I really do appreciate that you actually took your time to come down to the studio to record with me. I really do appreciate that.
I enjoy these talks that we have. It's not every time we talk about anime. As you said, we have a lot of life takes a lot of our energy and effort and time. So to have these discussions once in a while
Yeah,
is
it's
nice. It's
actually
nice.
relaxing.
It's
I
really
won't lie.
really relaxing.
Yeah.
And I guess I'll be making more depending on how well this video goes, or rather, regardless of how well this video goes, I'd say I guess I'd be making more appearances.
Definitely, I really enjoyed that. So yes, guys, that'll be all for today's video. I really do hope you enjoyed everything. Like I said, make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you share. You really be doing us a big favor.
Like, subscribe, and share, and get him to 2,000 subs so that he can keep making banger content for you people.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's a growth. It's a growth, and I know that I will definitely
End
make
of the year, 2,000 subscribers. You guys can fucking do it. Let's go.
All right. So yeah, that'll be all for today's video, guys. Thanks.